Now and then you get something and you have no clue how to utilize it. In case you're the manager of a major innovation site, that can feel a touch of disturbing. That is the means by which the Sony Xperia Ear Duo influence you to feel you've no thought how to utilize them, or what they're for. Yet then you understand they could really be truly clever. The commence is cool, you can both hear music and other individuals in the meantime, as little rings direct the sound into your ear waterway, however leave enough space for other sound, similar to individuals speaking or autos going to crush into you, to get in. Despite everything, we're looking out for cost and discharge date data for these new headphones however, and we'll refresh this when we hear somewhat more on that. For example, what they really are. Outline. This is the place we fall without precedent for our testing, the Xperia Ear Duo territory hard earbuds to put on. They appear as though they should space over the highest point of your head shells, yet clearly this isn't the correct move regarding configuration, we're told by Sony. So all things considered, you have a bizarre circumstance where you need to slip them under your ears, securing them by hanging them by your ear openings. It feels extremely weird, and you're sure they will tumble off anytime. Be that as it may, shake your head around and you'll see this isn't going to be the situation, they stick on pretty firmly. We needed to check whether the same would be valid for running, as the open nature would be entirely useful for that, yet we would not like to complete a snappy run around the demo territory, truly. The more extended plan around the principal body of the earpiece is sparkly and perfect, and you can slide your finger here and there or tap to connect with the earphones, changing tracks or the volume. While the outline is imaginative, we can't state that we're gigantic fans right now, yet this is such another idea, to the point that we'd need to go through longer with them to hold judgment. Sound quality. Like the plan, it's difficult to survey the sound nature of these earphones as it resembles nothing else we've attempted up until this point. The sound feels, at first, similar to its loathsome as it feels too calm for what you need to do. In any case, following a couple of moments you understand that you're ready to hear the music entirely well, despite everything you're having a discussion with another person, it's simply the double concentration you're battling with. The nearest impact would sit down to talk with somebody while music plays from a speaker around your work area. It's diverting, yet you can without much of a stretch hear what's going on from the two sources. We'd have to attempt these in a scope of situations to truly give them a shot, in addition to we had a considerable measure of issues with working out how to really influence the volume to go here and there effortlessly. That is before considering the reality we'd need to really converse with somebody, in actuality, wearing these things. Application and capacity. Anybody that recollects the Sony Xperia Ear will have a notion of how these earphones really function. The Xperia Assistant should be in your ear constantly, working out what you have to know, perusing your messages to you. That kind of thing. It was never a splendid framework, and keeping in mind that it's as yet accessible here, there's additionally the choice to have Google Assistant on board. The application is fit for setting up various things, for example, having the capacity to adjust to your environment and modifying the level and style of the sound going into your ears relying upon the earth you're in. There's additionally the choice to control the Xperia Ear Duo with head signals. Annoyingly, this is in reality quite exact. We say annoyingly, on the grounds that it influences you to look somewhat insane to shake and gesture your make a beeline for influence the music to skip forward and in reverse, yet it works. We didn't get an opportunity to experiment with the Xperia Assistant appropriately, nor observe whether Google Assistant is equipped for hearing when we need to ask it something. Be that as it may, the general quality and the capacities of the application aren't to be sniffed at, as at any rate there are a great deal of things you can do with them. Early decision. We don't know how to feel about the Sony Xperia Ear Duo. From one perspective, these earphones feel odd for it, the brand flaunting that despite everything it has something elective up its sleeve and the deep learning capacities it has created merit having. However, on the other hand, there's some authentic development on offer here, with something that really works truly well and doesn't drop out. You'd need to confront the reality you'd get around 42 million inquiries for each hour as individuals ponder what you're wearing, yet in the event that you're a tech early adopter, well, you may be into that. Until the point that we have a conclusive value, it's difficult to appropriately rate the new earphones. However, in any event, their confirmation Sony is as yet endeavoring to improve in an extremely attempted and tried region.